gonna put you on podcast episode 2. Your host, Ink Bully.
And Jack.
Start dancing.
Well, this is our theme song right here.
Fucking goobers.
And then we got our 2 guests. If you guys want to kind of explain who you are, like individually, and then we'll explain who you are as a couple.
To be honest, bro, we're really
Low key.
Yeah, to be honest, hey, don't be jealous, bro. You guys are a couple too, so you be all right. You're getting there.
We're a couple of knuckleheads.
Almost.
Nah, but as far as who we are,
Yeah.
I mean, we're nobodies, bro. We're just like you. We're just kidding.
You notice how he looked at you, not me.
I know, right?
It goes like this.
He was making his way to you.
Yeah. I guess we can start with Oscar. Oscar, let him know who you are, man. Introduce yourself, please. I gotta think about who I am, bro. And so I've never been asked that in a while.
Yeah, this is like I haven't got asked.
And then who I am as far as like who we are as far as like just in general, right? So yeah, go ahead, Oscar. Tell them who you are.
Who do you think you are?
Fuck.
Los Chingones.
Jeez. Nah, we won't get there yet. We won't get there yet. They don't need to know that.
Well, I'm Oscar from Stockton, born and raised. I graduated from University of Pacific, and I got a bachelor's in sports pedagogy, which is like for physical education. Been a trainer ever since like I graduated high school, like 18, and just been working my way up. And then that's when I met Ray during COVID, like 2020.
Was it love at first sight when you met Ray?
Yeah, we kind of locked eyes, and then he bit his lip, and I was like, "Fuck it, it's meant to be." But I was
Lost it. Nah.
I'm fucking with you. No, he got me on the podcast. He had a podcast before we started the Los Chingones one. It was Project Savage, and then from there we clicked, and ever since that point, like I've kind of stayed way more committed to my training. I've been elevating myself way more, and then out of nowhere, we kind of started Los Chingones podcast and been vibing ever since.
Nice.
Sweet.
So who are you, Ray? Who do you think you are?
Fuck, bro. I could be a lot of things. What do you want me to be? Tell me who you want me to be. What do you guys want me to be today? Check it out, guys. So my name is Ray Gonzalez. I'm with Savage Elite Fitness. I have a podcast called Los Chingones Podcast. I mean, shit, we'll just break it up quick as far as, like, I've always played sports all my life. I was born and raised in Oakland, moved out here to Manteca, went to school here, high school here and everything. And I don't know, once I graduated high school, as I was graduating high school, I got really into fitness. I stopped playing sports, like, my senior year, and I got really into actually my junior year, and I got really into fitness. And towards the graduating year, for my senior project, I did something. Senior project, I did bodybuilding, like a bodybuilding. Just fucking bodybuilding.
Is it like what,
like a project? I just transformed my own body.
Okay.
And like went through the process of like
Nice.
working with a trainer, just to do that transformation, explain to people. And obviously, like I researched a lot. My research paper was through talking about creatine and all the differences of creatine, what it does, and all that. So I learned a lot through that process. So doing that, I really fell in love with that process, and seeing the confidence that you as an individual get from changing your body and transforming it. So then from there on, I was like, I'm going to be a fucking trainer.
Yeah.
And obviously in my head, I was going to be a trainer like at 24 or something like that, not knowing that, like, they probably don't make that much money. So in my head, I was like, maybe I could be a celebrity trainer or something down the road. Fuck it. And I mean, I started working at 24 Hour Fitness literally almost right after high school, bro. And I was like, oh, it's my dream job. I'm fucking training at 24, like whatever, And it was a big learning lesson because it taught me a lot. It taught me that I don't ever want to work for someone.
Yeah.
Damn right.
It taught me that, it taught me some good skills, like getting out on the floor and getting uncomfortable speaking to people and trying to have these cold conversations with them and just be like, hey, what's going on? Like just being out there. Like you're a fucking guy at a club trying to get at a girl.
Yeah.
You're like, right. I know you've done that a few times.
Unless
you
you're
don't
the
go to
creeper.
them. You just stay there.
The creeper?
I'm the guy. I'm the guy that's in the corner.
On the wall? On the wall?
That's Brian.
Keeps walking it back and forth.
Hey, bro, he be telling everybody, hey, bro, get at her. But he really wants to get at her. Like, come on, bro.
Back in the day, I told John, I was like, hey, bro, tell that girl tell that girl what's up, and then John would be like, "Hey, my homie thinks you're cute over there. I'm that ugly mean guy in the background."
That's funny.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, that's just kind of how it happened, man. Like I said, it taught me a lot of valuable lessons being there. Like, again, going into those cold conversations, calling random people through a list of numbers they give us and people that signed up. It was like hella uncomfortable. So I was like, fuck. So I got to do this because it's my job, but I didn't really want to do it because I just wanted to train people. But then I didn't realize, or it taught me that I was a process of actually accumulating your clientele. And so, yeah, like things that I didn't know then that I wish I would have known then, but then again, I wouldn't be where I'm at if I didn't go through that process. So, yeah, that's kind of like a little bit of what I went through. And then again, I started my gym in my garage after I got let go from there. I started my gym in my garage, started training there. And a quick little story that some people probably know, not everybody, that kind of lit a fire in me is the club manager at 24 was like, hey, right before he let me go, he was like, hey, I heard that you want to start your own gym and this and that. And I was like, yeah, maybe. And he's like, go talk to the other trainers, see how they're doing and see, you know, how it's going for them. He started laughing. I was like, man, fuck this guy.
Oh, wow.
Fucking bastard.
Yeah, for real.
Like I lost it, bro.
Hey, those corporate gyms fucking
Yeah, so after
were
that, bro,
horrible.
after that, like literally, I literally hopped on the fucking row machine, rode for like fucking 2 hours, and I was like, fuck, what am I gonna do now? Like, this is what I wanted to do, and now I'm like, do I go to another gym and train there, like in shape or something? It's the same shit. So I said, fuck that, I'm gonna train at my gym or at my house. That's why I just started training from my house. That's kind of where Savage really began before he was even Savage.
Yeah.
And I was there for like a year, 2 years, just 2 years straight, like training at the house. Started doing a few clients, and then from there I went to, and I was going to school at Delta at the time too. And then at the time, like eventually, like I met some people. I finally took the decision and met this person that, you know, we were gonna make everything work. So I finally left my house and started training at another regular gym, but like it was kind of more like we were just there renting.
Yeah.
And I took that jump. So when I took that jump, I saw that, you know, that there was people were starting to come into us and things like that. So then I was like, man, fuck, I got to go all in on this. So I stopped going to school. I said, fuck it. I just kind of dropped out of college. I dropped out of college, just looking right at this guy. And then I was like, fuck this. Like, I'm going to go all in on this.
Hey, I finished my college, by the way.
Yeah. So I didn't even, I went and hey, fuck you, Brian. And then, yeah, so all that happened. And then it just kind of took off from there, man. Like, again, you know, when I do something, I do it with passion. I go all in and I try to be the best at it because I literally put myself into, you know, like learning that.
Yeah.
But it takes time. So, yeah, all that happened. I went through a whole process from being at CalFit, this, you know, small gym in Antigua. They gave us the opportunity to be there. Then from there, I kind of built a clientele, took my own, and went over to what is Savage Elite Fitness, a smaller location we had first. We're there for a few years. Outgrew that like crazy.
Yeah.
Moved to where we're at now, and we put in and work there for the last fucking 5 years or so. I mean,
Nice.
we've been in business for over 9 years now almost.
Nice.
That's good.
Yeah, so it's
That's
been hard.
good.
It's been a long
That's
road,
good.
man. Sometimes I don't think about it. And I'm like, sometimes I sit there and think about it, like right now, I'm like, fuck.
That's a big accomplishment.
And I mean, I kind of literally almost like, I don't want to say gave up my 20s, but like really put down my head and gave my 20s up to really establish my business.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're here now. And like I said, the only thing COVID's kind of fucked it up a little bit, but like we're not one of those gyms that are going to go out of business
Yeah.
because we put too much work into it. But, you know, like I know when this shit calms down, it's just going to blow up even more.
Yeah.
So, again, it's just, and it's something that you can't take away, no, because at the end of the day, like how much work I put into it,
Yeah.
that it's just there. So
Yeah.
as far as me, like that's who I am. I'm Savage Elite Fitness. I'm Savage. That's what I am.
Nice.
So sorry for the long fucking song story,
No,
Brian.
it's good.
Brian's about
We
to go
need to know
fucking
this
cry.
shit.
Yeah. So that's who I am, bro. I'm Savage Elite Fitness. Like literally, that's all I know for the last couple of years of my life. And I'm being happy enough to develop a team. You know, Oscar and a lot of the other people. You know, Vero. You know, Jessica, Alex, Jason, Sarah, I can't forget names. Fuck, Marisol. Everybody that's in my gym, man. You know, people that help.
Yeah.
I've been there, you know, lucky enough to develop a good team and teach them what I know and kind of help them develop and, you know, eventually lead them to whatever they want to do, whether that's open their own gym, whether that's just help as many people as they can do. We try to, you know, and try to help them out with that. And now I'm just trying to venture out and do other things. You know, I'm super into this podcast that I've been doing. I enjoy conversations like this. As you can see, I don't shut the fuck up. I've been talking. You guys are like, man, fuck.
No, it's
but-
interesting, bro.
But
is this
Hey,
Ray's
Brian.
podcast?
Oh.
Hey, hold on, time out. Hey, welcome to another episode of Los Chingones podcast. We moving on. Put you on no more. No, guys. So yeah, that's just kind of like again who I am is Savage, and then I just like I said, I'm venturing out to other things. And yeah, you know, I enjoy photography. I enjoy nice walks in the park with Brian.
I see.
No, yeah, but it's a little bit. Let's just go in. Let's move on from that. We could you can ask other questions.
So let me ask you though before we
Don't ask me any more questions, bro. Ask him. No, fuck, because I'm gonna not stop.
No, before we move on, well, because you were talking about your story. So I know you started off your own gym, and you know you went from there. But what's the difference? Because obviously, you know, you went from starting your own gym to, you know what I mean, going from there, and then not working for nobody else, you know, taking your own clientele. Now you got people that work for you. What's the difference? Like how, you know, what with
them or
yeah.
with like how? What's the difference? Like what's the mentality? I try to teach them to like understand that I don't want to work for it. Like how Oscar's not trying to necessarily work for someone,
Yeah.
even though he works there at Savage. You know what I'm saying? So that you're trying to ask me like, how do I work with them like that?
I'm trying to ask you what the difficulty is working with employees. You know, you have
how to handle employees?
How to handle employees, because there's that's different. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can handle everyday people, your clientele.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when you have employees, it's a whole new ballpark.
Yeah, for sure. So some tips I give out is try to like make sure that everybody's team players, and obviously you got to lead by example. Like I've been on the floor 24/7. I've been there fucking all day long. If I never done that, I can't tell someone what to do because I've never done that. And even then, I don't tell people what to do. I guide them and I help them become better. I elevate them, you know, and that's what I see myself as like, that's what I do, you know. But we have team meetings. We try to have team meetings. I try to really be helpful to my trainers. I try to like market them. Like if they need, you know, they repost them, I repost it. If they need a video, some content, again, like I said, I take photos and I do videography. Not necessarily like crazy, but I'm pretty fucking good at it. Let's just say, you know, and I just natural, yeah. And I try to help them with that because that shit costs money. You know, people charge a lot of money for that stuff. So I try to help them. Like, hey man, like nobody's out there, no other gyms out there really doing the shit that I'm doing for Savage.
No,
like as far as content, like you look around, there's shit's whack as fuck. Like, like this, bro. Like, hey, what's up? He's doing squat. I post it on Instagram.
That's
like, nah, bro, I'm fucking out there like good ass quality pictures, edited. Fucking good ass videos, taking my time doing all that. So I try to help my trainers with that. So like, bro, let's level you guys up and take some content for you guys to help you guys look professional. And those little conversations, man, I mean, at least as far as I know, I think that helps. It motivates them. And just myself, I'm just a motivating person, bro, and I'm positive all around. Of course, everybody has their ups and downs, but I think just people like to be around positive, influential people. So if I feel like I push that, then I hope that my employees feel that way about me and they want to be around me and they want to learn from me.
Yeah.
And if they don't, it's cool, man. They can fucking start their own thing and good luck to them, you know?
Go from there, yeah.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like I said, it's never a hard feelings. It's just like I said, make sure everybody's on the same page. Trying to have these monthly team meetings, sometimes it's hard, especially right now with COVID. It's kind of hard to like deal, you know, but you still try to communicate with them daily. You see them at the gym. Hey, what's going on? You need some help? How you doing with clients? We do what we can, you know, but at the end of the day, they got to do their part too. So
yeah.
That's as far as that, you know.
All right, cool.
Hey, fuck you, Brian.
Yeah.
So now what do you guys, you know, collectively, what do you guys represent together? Because I know you guys have your podcast.
Well, you're asking some gay questions, bro.
Why are you making it gay?
You said, what are you?
I asked a very straight and forward question.
I'm just kidding. Nothing wrong. We love gay people. Don't get offended, man.
We're
I love gay people.
You ever seen SpongeBob Barnacle Boy?
Oh,
what is it, Barnacle Boy?
Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man.
Yeah, there we go.
Fuck.
That's a combo right there.
Hey, we should put a picture, put her face on there. Hey, you should put that. Hey, you gotta edit this. You gotta edit.
You
this.
gotta edit it. And put it.
Put her face. Put my face on that, and yeah.
So who's Barnacle Boy? Who's Mermaid Man?
I don't know. I guess I'm the bigger guy. He's the skinny guy. There he goes, pound for pound. I'm the heavier guy. He's the smaller guy. Yeah.
Yeah, you could break it down that way.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah, but so were you? Sorry, what was the question? What are we?
So collectively, what?
Well, we're little shit. Well, like we're a team, man. Like I said, when we Oscar first met, like I said, I didn't think nothing of it. I met him through a mutual friend.
Yeah.
Like my boy Jesse, he's a massage therapist at the gym, and Jesse works out at our gym too. But I saw he was out there. I saw him post something that he was working out with him, and I had seen him before. And it's funny because he actually came to my gym when we had boxing.
I was always there.
He was fucking sneaking in for free. I should have fucking.
No, I would go.
Fucking called the cops on.
So I would usually go, and at the time I would go and shadow a lot of the gyms that were around like my area, because you know, as a trainer, I wanted to develop my growth. Yeah. But I never happened to ask Ray because I would always go to boxing, and I think at the time you're teaching all the classes.
Yeah, I was teaching. Yeah.
So like I was like, well, I would just wait right after the class, but right when the class ended, the other class came in.
Yeah. So it was never like I seen him
Yeah.
and I kind of glanced at him, and at the time he had like fucking like straight blonde hair.
Yeah,
Huh?
literally.
So I remember I used to see him. I was just
Justin
like,
Bieber over
yeah.
here.
That wasn't
I-
even too long ago,
Yeah,
huh?
and I used to see him, and I'm like, fuck. I feel like I've seen this guy somewhere, but I never like it's like said what's up to him because again I was busy. But I was like, this guy ain't a member here. But I was like, all right, whatever. He's probably part of the boxing, trying it out or something. But then I see him a few times, and then so that's just how I remembered him from. That was it. I didn't remember nothing after that. But when I did see him with Jesse, and I was like, hey, I feel like I've seen that. And I did see that he had a brand called Tenacity Fit.
Yeah.
So I remember seeing all that, and I was like, okay, that's the guy. And then I seen him working out with him, and I was like, wait, does this guy have a gym or what is he doing? And he's obviously a trainer. So I had my other podcast, like, you know what? I told you, hey man, like, I kind of forgot. I think I told him like, hey, maybe I should get him on my podcast. And then I just ended up sending him a message, and I ended up bringing. He's like, yeah. And I was like, fuck it.
Slid in the DMs.
Yeah,
nice.
still in the DMs, but
Nice.
you know, came correct.
Yeah.
And then, then it just like we made a time. We came through and like we met, and literally that's the first time we had really met, and we had a conversation like just like this.
Yeah.
And we just talked about fitness stuff, about his brand, what Tenacity Fit meant to him, and not knowing that, you know, he was still kind of trying to build himself and find what he was trying to like where he wanted to be located at. So after the podcast, I was like, hey, bro, like, you need a place to train at? Because I'm actually looking for more trainers. And he was like, hey, man, like, actually, I kind of am. Like, I'm kind of, and I was like, you know what? Let's make it work. And we just made it work, you know, figured it out, made it work. He trained with me through the whole COVID time. And when the gym was closed in the beginning, because we had to close in the beginning. And just rest is kind of history there. Like, he just we got along from there. And
It's going to be in the history books.
yeah, it is.
Page 250.
So that's what happened as far as that. Like, we're obviously he works at Savage Elite Fitness. So technically you can say like he's like kind of like my employee, but really not. I see him all as everybody that works for me is like family. I look at him like I'm just kind of like a mentor to them to be like, hey man, look what I've created. I'm just like you.
Yeah.
You can do something like this or something different, whether it's a different brand of something. It doesn't have to be a gym. You know, because gyms are just something different. Maybe you want to, like I said, he wants to do his own clothing brand. So it's just even mentoring him, talking to him, having conversations about business stuff. Whatever it is, I try to support them because they're still, at the end of the day, they're still trainers and they're still human beings. And at the end of the day, what I try to push is positivity. I've always done that my whole life with fitness. So you want to push positivity. So he obviously was someone that seemed like he wanted to learn. It wasn't like he was like, oh, yeah. It was like I wasn't wasting my time. I felt like everything I told him, he kind of took in like, yeah, you're right. So that was cool to like be like, well, fuck, at least someone's fucking listening, you know? And, you know, obviously you see his development. Obviously, I told him from the beginning too when he came in, like, hey, the moment you start training at my gym, people are gonna look at you as a professional. Be professional, and you're gonna get a lot of clients if you want to be here.
Yeah.
And he started right off the bat. He started getting a bunch of clients, and it just kind of went. And then again, I hadn't done my podcast for a little bit, and I was like, hey, let's get you back on. Then I was like, you know, better yet, let's just fucking make another podcast because we just got along really well.
Nice.
And let's just have you host with me, and we'll just fuck around and just try to hit people up, some influencers, whatever, you know, and we just started doing it, and it's been going well ever since. I mean, as far as we know, it's been going fine.
Yeah.
I think so.
I've been following you guys for a while. I mean, since you guys started, so I know I can see the difference.
You've been stalking us?
I've been stalking you. I've been stalking you. Yeah,
That guy,
you
fucking
especially.
that guy.
No
right
wonder
there?
there's a fucking truck
Hey, he's that
outside
guy in
my
the
house.
corner, bro.
No wonder we
There's a
saw
guy
that
on the wall.
We saw that fucking expedition on fucking side.
No, so I've been watching you guys for a while. So I was on Ray's first podcast. I was like episode 3, so I was right in the beginning. You know what I mean?
Is that the one you deleted?
Yeah, fuck. You were supposed to tell him that.
No, but I was on that one, and then so I see how that one went, and it was good. I'm not saying it was bad or anything like that, but you notice the difference between that one and this one now. This one, like, you know, it's more engaging. People want to kind of like keep up with it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and you could tell, you know, like Ray's had experience, and you could tell where he was before and where he is now. So
For sure.
Yeah.
and you know, what's funny is the same way you kind of met Ray is the same way I kind of met Ray too. Because when I started going to the gym, my sister had went to the gym before, and she kind of told me about it. So I started going to the gym, and
Oh yeah, your sister. Yeah, your sister used to go to my old gym. Yeah. That's funny.
and because you guys had it in a different location, right?
Yeah, the smaller one down the street. It was just like by the In-N-Out warehouse here in Lathrop.
Yeah. So I was into boxing. I mean, I always been into boxing. So he had
Calm down, Oscar De La Hoya. Fuck.
he had,
Canelo?
Canelo.
Yeah.
That's my favorite boxer right there.
There you go.
So he had a little boxing thing. So I was like, cool, I'm gonna try it out. So I ended up trying it out, and he had a Kaz. Kaz was the trainer at the moment.
Homie Cass. Shout out to Cass.
Yeah,
That boy stepped up when he needed to. So
Yeah. So he trained me. I was there for like, I don't know, I want to say like 3 months. And then I remember Ray used to come up to me. He's like, "Hey man, you should come work out." And I'll be like, "Man, I don't want to work out. I just want to do this boxing thing." He's like,
Lazy ass. He just be like this in the back. You ain't doing shit over there. Get your ass over
And the
here.
coach turns around and he's
Get your ass over here and get beat up, bro. Come on. Just fucking work out.
Yeah, so he used to tell me to work out. And I was
Yeah.
like, "Man, this guy keeps bugging me to work out." I was like, so a couple times I did it. I was like, "All right,
Yeah.
fuck it, I'm gonna do it." But eventually, me, him, he gets tattooed by me, so all his tattoos are done by me. So eventually, he used to come by the shop, and we used to talk all the time and kind of find out me, him, or like-minded individuals. We both want to succeed. We both want to be more than what we are right now. So we want to aspire, excel.
Yeah, we'd have our conversations just like, like how when we have conversations, like he'd ask questions and we talk business things and just a bunch of weird shit, like fucking perverted things he asked.
Yeah.
No,
Ryan has got a dirty mind,
Yeah.
bro. He's got a
he just, we talk
he's a
legit.
cochino,
right?
bro. He's got a dirty mind.
You guys are los chingones, we're los cochinos.
Yeah,
Yeah, imagine.
Yeah, that'd be good. What does Billy say? Los mocosos?
Los mocos.
No, yeah, but yeah, we'd have conversations, and obviously he seems like he took it in, and he like I said, he's someone that you talk to. Fucking lost.
You got that? You
What's
got
happening?
that?
What's happening?
You got that too.
What happened?
You say you took it in.
He took it in.
Wait, did I say that? Did he say he took? Oh,
When you guys hung out, he took it in.
I'm sorry, Brian. I'm sorry. No, but he would like take in the conversations, man. Fucking sex addicts. You guys should
That's how you know.
you should fucking somebody hasn't got some in a while. Fuck. No, but yeah, just we'd have conversations, like legitimate conversations, and like I said, it was just all some motivational things that I talk, and then he'd take in and like we take in again, and then we'd figure we'd go back off each other.
You go back off each other.
All you hear is, God.
He take it in, then we had to back off each other. What was that?
Hey, unplug his mic. Unplug his fucking mic.
No, yeah, but yeah. So like I said, that's how we our conversations went. Like I said, it was like different. Like when my thought of like a tattoo artist was like totally different. Like I've always wanted to get tatted before I got tatted by him. And then, like, I ended up getting a tattoo by him on my birthday. And I was like, all right, I'm going to get it on my birthday. And I did it. Because I told myself the first tattoo I'm going to get is going to say Savage. Because to me, Savage, again, means a lot. It's something that I've built from the ground up. And, again, Savage just means, like, you don't give up. You come from the bottom. You keep grinding. You create your own thing.
Yeah.
That's being a savage. And you could look at Savage like fucking crazy motherfucker, whatever. But at the end of the day, it is what it is to you. It's just you just keep grinding and you ain't giving up. And through all the hardships, through all the ups and downs, through the doubters, whatever it is, you keep hustling, man.
Yeah.
You keep hustling and you keep proving people wrong. And you're not doing things to prove people wrong, but you just know yourself. And at the end of the day, you are the only person that could beat yourself.
Exactly.
Because of your own self-doubt. So that's the savage mentality that I try to preach out to people. But that's just kind of what I wanted to have on my arm is Savage. Not to say Savage Elite Fitness because I don't want to brand my gym on me, but just the word Savage.
Yeah.
So that was my first tattoo. I got it. I told myself I was going to get it when I felt like that was 100%. That was going to be there no matter what I did.
By the way, he's been telling me he was going to get it for 3 months.
Yeah, I told him hella months. And then I finally went, like I said, on my birthday. So I'm going on my birthday, and we did it. We got it. Ever since then, I was like, oh, she looks clean. But then I was like, damn, I look kind of empty. And then it just started from there.
Yeah, just
and
sleeving him up.
It gets addicting.
Yeah, it's addicting. Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah.
I told Oscar he's got to go to you soon.
I know. Gotta get. You don't got any, right?
No.
Oh, you gotta pop that cherry.
He
man.
said he wants. He said he wants one on his neck.
On his neck.
Yeah, right.
He wants you to give him a hickey on his neck.
Come back with a hickey.
He can do those lips for you.
Hey, he said get a tattoo. Fuck, I ain't a tattoo, bro. It's a fucking hickey.
Raised lips.
I was like, not bad.
Fuck. No, yeah, but yeah.
Said raised lips.
Has a mustache.
Fuck, little dots. Hey, sorry guys, you guys watching out there.
Yeah.
Excuse our language.
Yeah.
We love everybody.
Your discretion advised.
This guy's fucking losing it. It's the host's fault.
Oh shit.
He gave us Trulies. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, but yeah, that's how we met. That's what I got the tattoos from, and now I just, like I said, I enjoy it. And like I said, people could look at you like a different way from having tattoos. I don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't change who I am.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, like I feel like sometimes I'm almost inspiring and influencing people to like see me and be like, damn, I want a tattoo too.
Yeah.
Because, you know, not saying because Ray did it, I'm going to get a tattoo, but just to the fact that, like, you can be a normal person, not be a gangbanger or a fucking thug or anything. Just be a legitimate businessman and still have a tattoo because that's just your look. That's what you go for. It don't mean nothing wrong. It just, everything means something to you, you know?
Yeah, I feel like nowadays, though, tattoos are more like...
It's like a style, bro.
It's acceptable.
It's like a style, man.
Yeah, it is.
Not like back then.
Not like back then. I remember when I was looking for jobs when I was, 15, 16, make sure I didn't have no tattoos, below my elbows.
Do they even look at that anymore?
Nah, nobody looks at that no more, man. Nobody cares about that shit no more. You know what I mean? Times are changed. Times are different. Things change. Things are more acceptable now. You know what I mean? Like tattoos, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, and I think just by getting tatted, man, it changed my mindset too. Like, again, not giving a shit what people think. Yeah. And at the end of the day, living life how I want to live it. Yeah. Tattooing changed me, bro.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that changed your life?
Damn, Brian, you're a big part of my life.
Remember you.
But I fuck with Brian because, again, he has a totally different persona than what you would think when you think of tattoo artist.
Yeah.
You think like, hey, Holmes, what's up? You gonna get tattooed? Primo.
Yeah.
Especially looking at Brian. On you.
What you want on you? 13 or 14? You know what I'm saying?
Brian's looks are deceiving, bro.
But no, like you meet Brian, it's like, oh shit, it's the guy from Dexter's Laboratory. Like, fuck.
He's like a bite-sized cholo.
Yeah. No, but Brian, his personality makes up for his loss of height.
Yeah. I'm a fun size, bro. You
don't like those little ones you buy off the vending machine?
The little homies? I'm a little homie.
Yeah. But Brian is one of those tattoo artists. I feel like
he's a vibe. Brian's a vibe, bro. He's a set. I mean, you chill with him, you just fuck around just like we are right now. And I think, like I said, that just having this podcast is reasonable for him because again, he's a different vibe. Yeah. But for sure, man, that's a solid way.
Yeah.
So what we on? What's the next topic, fellas? What you guys?
So what's your next question, bro?
Man, so you've been quiet over there, bro. What's going on with you? Is he always this quiet? Or is he just chilling?
I'm just chilling.
You're filling out the room?
He's filling out the room. He doesn't feel comfortable no more with your questions. Hey.
He needs another Truly. I heard that canteen earlier.
Oh, fuck, you drank it. I've been sipping.
We got one right here. Go for it.
I'll get one more.
And where's the fucking chamoy so we can be like Cejas,
words of a bastard. Fuck it.
I was going to get it, but you guys were on to calories and shit, so I just didn't get it.
Tahini? Is there tahini? I'm just kidding.
That's why I got the Trulies.
It's all good, bro. It's good. Trulies are cool. But yeah, I mean, Oscar, let him know. I mean, I know we talked a little bit about his brand. I mean, we could get more into Savage.
Yeah, I want to know about your brand.
Let's talk about Tenacity because I know he's about to launch.
I'm curious. I'm really curious.
He's about to launch his brand like fucking.
Let me break it down. So back in the 1900s. I don't know. If I'm just kidding.
Well, it's fucking around.
We're going that far.
My boy started his brand like 2012, and he's barely getting started.
So when you were born, was your first word tenacity?
Tenacity. Hell yeah. No, actually, it goes back to when I started training and helping people out, and I was just passionate. I was like, oh, it's gonna I just had a vision. So I was trying to think of words. I was like, what's a good word? And I kind of sat down with my brother and I was like, man, I'm just trying to start a brand. At the time, it was like a gym or something. I really didn't have a direction of where I was going with this.
You just had an erection.
Yeah. That's all I was thinking about. So after that, Tenacity came up, and I was like, how about Tenacity Fitness? And then Tenacity Fit. I was like, that sounds dope, you know?
What'd you say? Tenacity shit?
Tenacity shit.
You fucking around all the time. I'll be like, fucking dying.
Tenacity Dick on the weekends. I'm just kidding. I played.
You killing me, bro. Hey, Tenacity Dick.
Tenacity shit when I'm hungover.
When he's fucking bro, we be dying because that's real quick. Like Tenacity Fit when he's all business shit about his stuff. When he's all fucking fucked up or whatever, malnutrido as fuck, he's like Tenacity shit right now at the gym. And then when he fucking he's like Tenacity Dick. I'm like, this fucking guy. So when he out on the weekend and had a fucking couple, he's like, fucking Tenacity Dick.
Yep.
So when you're about to give it to a girl, you're like, you want this Tenacity Dick, girl?
They're like, Tenacity? I'm just kidding. Which one? I'm just kidding. No,
they're going to be like, this is what you stand for, Oscar, because I'm not buying your clothes no more. Just kidding, guys. It's all a joke.
It's all a joke. Never happened. So
Tenacity, let them know your Tenacity.
All right, hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second.
We're back.
We're back.
Quagmire. no, that's fucking Peter Griffin.
That's,
Yeah.
that's fucking SpongeBob, bro. Yeah,
All right,
but
so where we leave off at?
All right,
Tenacity.
so that came
Tenacity
about, and I was
Yeah.
like, okay, dope shit. And my ex kind of helped me out with some shit. So,
He said it.
but I mean, I thought about it, you know. So I was like, fuck it, okay, I'm gonna go with this. But that was in 2017. I came up with the name. So in 2018, obviously, because my brother and my sister-in-law are influencers, I was like, oh, this shit's gonna fucking blast off.
Yeah.
It's easy for me, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is gonna be some easy work. At the time, I was going through relationship problems, and I got my first logo, which was like a guy running. It was like, it was cool, you know.
Yeah.
But bro, you're talking about still being in college, getting financial aid. So good thing my parents, obviously I lived at home and still do, but they helped me out a lot. And then I was able to invest all the money I got from financial aid. Because a lot of people, they won't do that.
Yeah.
Like they're so fucking, like they don't want to spend a fucking dollar. Even if they're making so much fucking money, they're like, oh no. It's like having those friends who are like, hey, let's go take a trip. And you know damn right they make good enough money and they're just so fucking fucking stubborn. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is you're saying
you're
about
one of those you're one of those people.
No. You said about the financial aid you spend all your money on. That's what I do with my tattooing.
Oh yeah.
And look, that's where I'm at now. You know what I mean?
So you take that risk and you're like, okay.
Oh, you use that money to help you get your stuff.
All my stuff.
Yeah.
And now that's making.
started.
Well, yeah. You always. It's an investment. When you look at someone
Yeah.
as an investment, it's like fuck it. It's worth it because you're gonna be able to make money. If someone costs $1,000, if it can make you 10, 15,000 extra a year, then spend it. But if it's just gonna lose 1,000 for no reason, then it's like, well, then can you afford it right now? It's different mentality you gotta have with that stuff.
And at least you're trying.
Yeah.
Try harder.
So that's what happened, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to find a manufacturer. At first, I went through someone local in Stockton, and I placed the order there, got some shorts, shirts, and I made a bad decision by getting white shirts. So I was begging people to buy my shit. I was like, I need to make my money back. So that happened. It was like, but then again, I never seen myself like that credible because I was still like fucking around. I wasn't really taking the gym serious. I would only train like 3-4 days out of the week, and my focus wasn't there, you know? So I was like bullshitting myself. And then after that, I invested in people overseas. They're like from fucking China. I don't know. So I got hella shit out there. You know, I spent like fucking $5,000, you know, being a broke ass student. And I said, fuck it. And that was the time I was kind of going through a breakup. So think about just doing all that. I launched my website, literally breakup. And I'm just over here struggling. Like people are like, what's Tenacity Fit? Like, what the fuck's the meaning? Because people want to know meaning. They're going to look at a clothing brand and be like, okay, where's your story? So, you know, I had a shitty story on there. I stopped that, and it was about like 2019, and I pretty much discontinued. And then once it hit 2020, I changed my logo again. But it was me running. So I was just like, ain't nobody gonna buy this shit. You know, I was like, what's my purpose? And when I talked to Ray, that's where I kind of changed my mindset. Like, this should be a clothing brand like Alpha Elite, Gymshark. I'm not sure if you're familiar with those. So my brother, he was like, hey, I paid a guy. He charged me about $1,000 to make a couple of designs. So he's going to sketch them out. It took him about like a couple weeks, but this guy nailed it. Like it was Tenacity Fit Athletics.
Oh, really?
So it just looked like so modern, clean. I was like, man, this could go off, you know, and that's when I was being really serious, posting way better posts on my story and just building up to that point. And I mean, I finally got together with a couple friends that have been helping me out throughout the way. Ray's been helping me out, giving me some good advice on what to do and how to market it right and how to have a plan, you know. So, and then I mean, I've invested a good amount right now. I have, it's a good amount that I invested, way more than what I've invested in the last one, but I believe in it. I know it's going to take some time, but as long as I market it right, and I already kind of have an idea of not really tailoring it too much towards like, oh, you got to wear this to work out. Yeah, I mean, but I want to kind of make promos where there's a story being told, like a narrator. Like maybe it's a boxer. Maybe it's a ballet dancer.
Okay.
Maybe it's a guy wearing it in the streets, more fashion. So I want to have different styles, like a fashion wear, but you could still wear it at the gym.
Yeah.
And then more of an active wear, and then accessories and stuff. So just making connections. We'll see.
Nice.
But
Yeah.
And that's why we're using our podcast,
exciting.
and that's why we're using our podcast that we started, because it's gonna work both ways. It's gonna help me. It's gonna help him. You know, whether it's we all of a sudden we fucking podcast full time and we give sponsorship or something because people fuck with it.
Yeah.
Great. We're not.
imagine Truly sponsors us, and we just have like, they're like, yeah, but you guys got to finish a 24-pack.
I'm in.
Fuck it.
I'm down.
That'll be an interesting podcast.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that would be.
We'll see.
Podcast is 3 hours.
Fuck, man, you don't want to see my true colors.
It's not recording anymore.
Turn off the recording. Fuck. Hey, we're all naked. We're all sitting fucking naked here.
Damn.
It comes out of HBO
24
night.
Truly.
I don't think Truly's do that to you.
I think it's myself.
Hey, that's Hennessy, bro.
Hey, I'm that.
Tequila makes your clothes fall off, bro.
It does. Hennessy, you either fight someone, or I heard you end up getting someone pregnant.
The Henny dick.
The Henny dick. It's either Henny dick or none. It goes either way.
But that's good. That's good. I'm glad. Let's move on from that for you losing. I'm glad that you bring that up as far as like having a story behind it, because that's a big, like, a lot of things are like, everything's almost like there's so many gyms out there. There's so many clothing brands out there. Like, what's going to stand you out? What's going to make people want to buy from you?
Yeah.
What makes you different than this or that? It's always going to be the story behind it.
The story.
You know, like how I started from the, from the garage going up, and then, Hispanic young kid, like, who the fuck does that?
Yeah.
I has a gym and is killing it now.
Yeah.
That's a crazy story to tell when you really go into detail, when I really remind people and sit down and have a conversation, people let people know what we've done. It's like, in a way, we're the minority, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we, people used to tell me that when I was first 21 and I had the first smaller gym, like, damn, dude, you're Mexican, you're a minority, you're young, and you're like, how are you doing this? And I'm just kind of like, I'm just doing it because I love it. And that's what, like, kind of reflected off of me, and people just fucking went with it, man. And I went with it, and that's where we're at. So, like, him talking about that story, like, there has to be a story behind it, because it stands you up. Of course, everybody can buy certain material and make your own logo, make things creative, but it's why do people want to purchase from you? What ignites that story? What is that? And that's good that he says, like, he's going to have commercial things, videos, we post on Instagram, Facebook ads. It's going to be like a certain type of person doing something that's telling a story of that person wearing the Tenacity Fit clothing. So then it's like, damn, that's cool. So then it's just attractive to buy because you relate to that.
Yeah.
When you can relate to something, you attach the emotion. Once you get someone emotionally attached to your brand, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially too, just being out like from Stockton, like it's or even out here in general, it's like so slow pace, so people get comfortable with that.
Yep.
And like the way I like doing things is I like to do them fast, and that's the same way Ray is. Like I'm like, man, I want to keep moving forward.
Yeah, like sometimes I feel like we say like I'm gonna be moving down south in April, and the reason behind it is not anything's going on wrong here. Everything's going great, but it's like I feel like I've capped out my ability in this area because, and I'm pretty sure there's other things I can do, but like it's such a different version of people here, and everybody's great, but it's just like I have a mentality where I want to continue growing, and I feel like it's just leading me to that direction. I have a buddy out there that has a small gym that I'm gonna go out there and train with and do some work with. And just by this podcast, we always go down to LA to connect with people. So it just make it easier to connect with a lot of people. Just that, it's just calling me out there. It's calling me out there, and I feel like a lot of good things are going to happen. I'll be managing my gym and coming back and forth monthly. But those situations, I just feel like sometimes you just got to take that step and just go with it,
Man, it's a whole nother world down there, man. It's a whole nother world down there.
Fast pace.
I had a physical therapist who, her brother was a barber from Stockton. And he went to L.A., man, moved out there when he was like 19, 20 years old. And he's like, I want to follow my dream. I want to travel and cut fucking famous people there. Bro, he's doing that.
What's his name?
I don't know. My physical therapist.
I might.
Brother.
Okay. I might.
It's her brother. He's from Stockton, man.
No, it's this guy. I think I know who it is. Cause
he's from Stockton.
He went out there and then he started cutting like.
Yeah, you know a lot of barbers because your brother cuts hair, does the
dude's like out there.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, she was telling me like he'll charge like $1,000 for a haircut.
It's even with the training. Like you go out there, like people
He want to look good out there, man. You're right
good.
by the beach. You're out in L.A., bro. Like, you want to look good. You want to look like a fucking celeb. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
Right, Brian? You want to look like celeb, bro?
Nah, never.
Yeah.
I try it. It just doesn't happen.
Fuck it.
No, but
Try harder.
You know,
I said it earlier. Try harder.
But the thing is, I feel like Stockton, if you could kind of make it out here, like as far as like even being like kind of an influencer, or, you know, having some kind of like
it's some kind of influential position, whether it's owning your business and doing well.
Media presence. This is the hardest place to do it at. So if you could do it here, you take that shit to LA, super easy. Like, super easy, because everybody out there is literally getting kind of like
you have a lot of competition nowadays, though.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, it could be easier. I mean, the pond is bigger, I would say, but there's a lot more people like you there. Mm-hmm. So I mean, not like you, but, you know, like similar mindsets that are gonna hustle. Just so there's a lot more options.
There's people from coming.
But then
all
again,
over the world
there's tons of people for everybody, as long as you get your niche.
Exactly.
You know,
as long as it makes sense too.
Yeah.
You know?
And man, as long as you're happy in life, that's like, for me, that's like the main thing.
Yeah.
As long as that's what I tell my kids. I said, look, if you're going to have a family, you make sure you can support your family and your guys are comfortable. But the number one thing is being happy in life. You have one life to live. You don't want to live your life fucking, you know, being depressed and sad and struggling every day. As long as you're happy, you love what you do, and you wake up and you look forward to do what you do, that's all that matters. Yeah, exactly. Whether you make the most money in the world or you're making enough money to support your family and you guys have a good life. That's all that matters.
And for me, like I said, like when you talking about that, like, when you think about it, it's like, how much is enough?
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is, like, how much money is enough for you?
Yeah.
You know, like, what are you looking for? Because everybody needs to think about that sometimes. Like, what are you trying to reach? What is your goal? Like, even people out there watching, listening to this podcast, you know, you got to think about that. Like, some people want to continue growing. You know, there's a lot of people that are like-minded, like myself, like Oscar, like you guys. You know, you guys are obviously doing this. You know, what is enough for you? What money would you, if you thought about it, what kind of income are you looking for? And like, what I told myself is, I'm not really looking for a certain income. If I become a millionaire, awesome. If I don't, whatever, you know. At the end of the day, for me, it's, I want to be able to be financially stable enough to where
financially free.
Yeah, financially stable and free, obviously, where I don't have to necessarily go into work anytime that I can work whenever I decide to work.
Yeah.
Which my business, I kind of do that already. Yeah. Like, I enjoy being there and like training people, and so I still be there. But you know, like, just that ability to be able to make a certain amount of money and be able to do things on your own terms, and, you know, travel. I love traveling. I think that's the best time I spend with my wife, and then I have a baby now, so I can't wait to take him places. We've been to Europe a few times, so that's like dope. I can't wait to like open my you know, it's like, it's a different mindset when you go and travel outside of the country, and not just talking about Mexico. When you go to like Europe and shit like that, like,
he said Mexico.
Well, no, because people are like, oh yeah, I travel. I went to Mexico, and that's cool. I love Mexico.
Yeah,
Mexico's a shit, but it's like, bro, that's just because we're used to, like, we're Hispanic. I mean, I'm Hispanic. I mean, I don't know, you Hispanic.
Yeah, I'm Hispanic.
You know, so like, we're kind of like, it's kind of normal for us. Like, oh, we're in Mexico. Okay, cool. But like, I'm talking about, like, you go to Europe and you go to different countries in Europe. It's like, bro, like, just
different. Yeah.
And it's like, you get so excited for life, man. And like, I want to be able to take, you know, do that with my kid.
Yeah.
Show him the opportunities that he can have. Open his mind, and not just think that he lives here and that's all he knows. It's like, nah, fuck that. We're gonna show you the world, show you what you're capable of, and make connections with people, man. And that's fine for me. That's financially free.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need to live in a mansion. I don't even not drive a Lambo, but if I can afford it, fuck it, why not? Everybody likes nice things. I like a little Gucci here and there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all want to wear a little fucking Tom Ford, you know, here and there.
That's all good.
If you can afford it, who gives a fuck, you know? And at the end of the day, man, like, that's, for me, that's a mindset. Like, I want to be able to keep, and I've done that, and I'm kind of there, but I want to just get a little bit ahead more. I want to test myself a little bit more. And then again, by me doing that, I can create opportunities for other people around me. You know, like, you know, anybody that's around me that I fuck with, that is dope with me, like, I could be like, hey man, let's see what I can do for you. What I, you know, whatever it is, I can do something for that person. So that's the way I see. When you become financially stable and financially free, you got to return the favor to it. You can't just be like, I'm fucking greedy as fuck and I'm running with it. You have to almost give back. You know what I'm saying? You have to give back in the way that you can help people. Like, what can I do for this person? Well, as long as, you know, that's how it circulates back, man. You that's the way I see it.
Exactly.
You know, maybe not everybody, but that's the way I see it. So
No, I feel you on that.
I just can't wait to be in that position. And I feel like I'm already in that position in a way because I've been giving opportunities and jobs to people at my gym, you know.
Yeah.
The ones that go with it. But I want to, you know, even greater opportunities as our audience grows.
Yeah.
You know, be able to do these different opportunities for other people. So
yeah,
man, that's a mindset, man. Like I just want to be able to see someone else eat and be like, damn, like we were able to help them out. That's dope. But they took it on with it's on them to do what they got to do. So
yeah.
Yeah, it almost you're making a name for your gym because honestly, you got the best gym out here.
Yeah, I 100% believe that, man. I've told all my
Yep.
trainers that, and I try to ingrain into their head, and not just being cocky and not saying fuck the other gyms and the other gyms suck because every teach their own style. But to be honest, man, I don't think anybody puts in as much work as I have into that gym that I've done, because a lot of people sometimes things are given to them.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just purchase something. And it's like there, but they don't even go through the grind. Like I literally went through the whole.
Like there's
process.
a story.
And like I said, I'm pretty sure there's other gyms out there that have done similar things, but I don't know, just something about, I don't know. So I feel like something always guides me in the right direction. And obviously it's always probably the man above that's always been guiding me through the right directions, made me the right decisions. And, I just feel like I can't lose with that mindset.
Yeah.
You know, like if I go with that, and I'm not trying to get all religious and shit, but I have faith and I just believe that as long as I say, hey man, like do a little prayer and let me do the right things today and appreciate for everything you gave me.
Amen.
And I'm going to do the best I can to help people out. I'm going to do that. You know, I'm not religious like that or anything, but I believe in God and I'm faith, you know, I have faith.
Yeah.
And that's something that I feel like it's a connection between you and that. And as long as you have that, whether people are trying to do you wrong or not, you're in a way unstoppable because of that you have that protection around you and you're going to do the right decisions.
Yeah.
And that's the mindset I've always had, man. I feel like I've been gifted with that. And when you get gifted and you find your gift and you were able to share that gift and do it the right way and then utilize your powers to help other people that way, you're a different animal. And,
for sure.
Brian's an animal.
If you had to pick, what animal would you be though?
I'll be a liger. Half tiger, half liger. Half lion.
I forgot where I heard that from.
That's when Napoleon died.
Oh, there you go.
That's
I was
what it
thinking.
is.
A
Yeah.
liger.
Liger.
This fucking guy.
What would you be?
What would I
Komodo dragon.
Komodo dragon.
be? Probably a monkey.
You'd be a porcupine.
What kind of monkey? A baboon?
The ape for sure.
We
know this fool will be. Fucking silverback gorilla.
What would you be?
Bald eagle? What the fuck you think, baby?
Bro. America.
I'll be a bald eagle. Shit.
Fuck, man. Yeah, but yeah, man. Like I said, it's just like I said. Everything in life is a process, man. Everything in life is you get something, you return the favor, and you know, you help the people around you that you can help.
Yep.
That's my goal, man. Like I said, I'll be happy with that. Yeah, I could die happy with traveling, be financially free, and be able to help anybody around me that needs help that I fuck with and that fucks with me, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I feel like I could die happy with that.
Yeah.
Not to say, I drove a Lambo and I fuck everybody else. Nah, I was able to do and see hella fucking places in the world, eat good food, explore with my family and help people around me. That's life right there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Of course, buy some Gucci. Don't forget
Buy
that.
some Gucci.
We're at in Italy.
Sheesh. Hey, Italy's fire, bro.
In Italy?
Italy.
Yeah, I've been to Italy.
It's not
twice.
worth it until you go, right?
Yeah, it's fire. That pizza out there.
I need to go.
Yeah, he's actually been over there.
Oh, really? No way.
No, I was there
he
for. I was in.
really?
Yeah, I would have been in
30
fucking.
days.
I was trying to go to Portugal and Ireland last year in November, but this whole COVID shit fucked it up, so I didn't go. I was hoping for my birthday I was gonna be able to go, which is my birthday is the end of this month, the 25th.
Okay.
So I was like, bro, it's probably not gonna happen because you can't travel yet. So as soon as they take those fucking restrictions off, I'm going. Best believe I'm fucking taking the ticket to Europe. He was supposed to go with me to Switzerland, but he's a fucking pussy.
No,
Switzerland's beautiful, bro.
Don't
I was there. I went to
Switzerland
Switzerland last year.
Beautiful,
Look,
man.
this guy's switching up the story. I was supposed to go
Went
with
to
him.
Zermatt.
And I was supposed to go, and he gave me a date. He's like, "Hey, we're gonna go." I forgot when he said. We're gonna go at this time. So it's like, cool. It gives him time to save up money. His wife ends up getting pregnant, so he ends up moving it forward. So
Because we were gonna go to Thailand. We're gonna go to Thailand, bro, in China.
Nice.
But then the COVID shit happened, so we're like, we're not gonna go there. But it was like just the beginning, so then we just switched our flights to go to like
Switzerland
to Paris.
Okay.
And from Paris we went down to Switzerland, so it's Zermatt and what's it called, Zurich. And then, because that's where the Matterhorn, that crazy mountain that looks like Christmas time. We went there, it was snow, it was fucking fire.
Man.
And then from there, we went out to Italy to Milan. And Milan was fucking the shit,
bro. He's living the life out here, bro.
Really?
Damn.
And a lot of people look at it like, oh, fuck, you travel, that's crazy. I wish I could travel. It's like, bro, everybody can travel. It's not that expensive.
Yeah.
If you make a decent living, if you got a 9 to 5, you can still go. The only thing is again, you got to take time off. I don't necessarily have to take time off. I was able to, but the thing is, I tell people, sometimes I think, oh, damn, I'm lucky. But then I'm like, no, I actually worked hella fucking hard for this. Like, I literally I started at 18. I'm fucking about to be 30 next year. And it's funny, I told my girl when I turned 30, I could retire if I wanted to. I'm not going to retire because I love working and doing shit, being innovative. I can't sit on my ass. But it's like, damn, if I really want to just kind of kick back, I can. But, you know, it's crazy that I manifested that. And that's why I have so much energy to be like, bro, like, trust me, you can do it. Like, it's like, cause I'm fucking doing it, and I'm nobody special. Like, I'm just another person, man, and maybe I am special. Fuck, my mom told me I was special.
No, not that guy. Not the special you're thinking about.
Fucking asshole, mom, you're an asshole. You lied to me. No, yeah, but that's why I get motivated, man, and I try to motivate people because it's just like sometimes it's like you just gotta like make the person believe it. The moment you believe in yourself so much that it's just there, bro. It's just like you can't be stopped, you know?
No, you're definitely motivation, man. I'll tell you why you're motivation because, you know, it's different when you tell somebody like, hey, you could do this, you could do that. And I mean, you could hear it all day long and you could hear all these motivational things, but when you see it with your eyes,
like what they're doing,
like I did it. Look at the process.
Look at my resume.
Yeah, look at my resume.
Exactly, and that's the thing. A lot of people talk and they act like trying to give people hella motivation. It's great, but then you look at what they do. At the end of the day, people want to see what you've done, and it's like, okay, I believe you.
Yeah,
but like, if you ain't done shit, if you ain't ever created anything, never really been sustainable with your own self, and then how the hell are you supposed to motivate people or guide them in a direction? So like sometimes I like, damn, like I've actually really done this. I'm actually really doing this. Like that's why I tell people like, dude, you can do it too. You want to start your own thing? You want to do this? You want to do that? Just go with it, but go with it with 100%. Go with it with the right attitude. Go with it whatever the fuck you got to go with it. Give up what you got to give up. You know, surround yourself with positive people because sometimes being around certain people could give you doubts about what you're doing. You don't want to have no fucking doubt. You don't want, and it's not nothing wrong with those people. It's just those people aren't aligning with you. So don't have any doubt.
There's a lot of haters out there.
Yeah,
bro.
And the moment you can,
especially out here,
in the moment that you can take those doubts out of your mind, bro, and you just believe in everything that you do, and you surround yourself with people that are like genuinely like, hey, bro, do that shit. You can do it. Then you're going to be like, hell yeah, I can do it. And then you're just going to keep going with it. And then just this positive shit comes. And then you got your own gym or you got your own clothing brand, you know, like that's why, like I said, me and Oscar get along so well because like we just feed off of each other. Like we just keep going back and forth with ideas. He's always like, hey, let's get a video. Let me do a video of this. Let me do a video of that. Just to promote something. And I like that. It's like, cool. He keeps me on my toes too. Like, let's do some work. Let's do something. Hey, I got this podcast with this guy. Do you want to go do it? I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Like, I always tell him from day one, like, whatever you got, line it up. Let's go. I could be like, you know, bro, fuck it. I don't feel like it today. Cause I got a family. I'm kind of like situated. Like, I don't got to do this. Like, I'm literally not making a damn dollar. If anything, I'm spending money. But I'm like, fuck it, bro. I'm fucking editing. I'm fucking doing shit that I don't get paid for, but I'm doing it because I'm enjoying the process of, you know, being able to speak to the world. So as the audience grows, it's kind of cool. Like it gives me and Oscar an opportunity to eventually be able to help other people. You know, so yeah, man. So it's cool because I've done what I've done for my gym and Oscar is on the process of creating something. So you're getting two sides of the story. Like Oscar's doing something on the way to creating something crazy. And I've already created something. So like we work really well and we get two sides, you know, you get two perspectives of two motivated people that are on two different sides, but we're working together, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of dope.
No, that's good. That's good. No, it's good that you guys
drop the mic real quick.
Drop the mic. He chokes. He's like, I don't know what question to ask.
It's good that you guys keep motivating each other because honestly, that like it's like you said, you know, like it's the people that you hang around with. Yeah. There's a lot of people that are in my circle that, you know, like they have to be a positive influence, and people that honestly don't do nothing with their life. We could be cool, but from a distance.
You know what I mean? From COVID distance?
From a COVID distance, yes.
Like more than 6 feet apart?
Yes, more than 6 feet apart, yeah.
6 miles apart.
Stay-at-home order.
Yeah, stay-at-home order. No, yeah, for sure, man. But, yeah, I think that's like, I guess that's enough with the motivation because Brian's about to start fucking building some fucking shit in the back or something. Keep motivating. He's going to be like, sorry, let's build this fucking, this idea out there. No, yeah, so any questions, any other questions y'all got for us, fellas? I mean,
we got a bunch.
I want to make sure that you guys just
we got a bunch. What advice do you guys have for us as podcasters? Because obviously you guys have been doing it longer than we have.
What advice we can give you? Stop asking stupid ass questions. I'm just kidding. Fucking Brian. I'm fucking Brian. All right. You guys probably, everybody that's watching be like, man, fuck that guy. He's a fucking asshole. I'm fucking get all the hate mail. Nah, guys, me and Brian are fucking cool with each other. We just fuck around. Don't hate me. But no, yeah, advice. I mean, just be yourself, man. Like, this is how I talk to you when we're sitting down at the fucking shop.
It's like a regular ass conversation.
Yeah. Literally, bro, like, don't get me wrong. Like, when I first started, you get a little nervous. Like, oh, shit, like, I'm a little nervous. What am I talking about? Like, when you're by yourself, not so much, but you kind of just go with your when you're, like, explaining your own thing. But, like, when you're, like, doing a podcast with a new person, let's say, for example, an influencer or something. Like, we've done a few decent following people. I mean, we did his sister-in-law, and I was like, you know, she's got a big following. And it was like, oh, shit, like, you know, I've known who she is because, you know, my girls in that type of industry, and other girls that I know are in that type of industry. So they just girls that they know, and it's like, oh shit, she's got a big following. Like, that's just crazy. Yeah, so like,
you know what's funny is before you came in the picture, I've been telling him, I was like, when he first started the podcast, I'm like, you got to get Benny on here. You got to get Yvette.
Oh, yeah. So, he did bring that up. I was like, well, fuck, I mean, maybe down the road, like, I'll hit him up, but I got to build myself first.
Yeah. But it's that thing.
But it's weird. But it's weird because we talked about it before I even knew Oscar.
Yeah, that's
and I just met Oscar out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, out of nowhere. So, like, it was like...
PBS found me in the alleyway.
Yeah, bro. No, it's just crazy.
I was at the little car.
You know what's funny? It's funny you bring that up because he did bring that up. You just reminded me. He did bring, hey, he's like, you should get these people from Stockton, like Yvette. I was like, okay, I've heard of her. And Benny, like, I had kind of started hearing of him because my girl, like, sees, again, that they're all in the same little circle of people. And then I was just kind of like, you know, well, maybe one day I'll reach out to them. Like, I fucking might send them a DM. They probably will never see it because it's like they got, you know, they probably got DMs all the time. So maybe down the road, you know, as I build my thing. And then, like I said, I ended up hitting him up for, like, connections with, like, a podcast because I saw he was in fitness. And it's just like we got along well. I didn't know we were going to he's going to work at my gym and we are going to get along and start a podcast. And it just happened. And then we got with his sister-in-law.
It's crazy how things unfold.
But yeah, like, it was a different direction, but it still, we ended up getting to where we talked about, where you told me to talk about. And talking about Benny, like, he just messaged when we did Christian Blends, the other podcast, Benny was there, and we were supposed to do a podcast, and he was like, hey, why the fuck did you bring the shit? And I was like, fucking Oscar, you should have brought it.
He didn't even tell us.
Like, we didn't know he was going to be there, and we're like, fuck. So we didn't end up doing his podcast. But, I mean, he's in the works. I mean, Oscar, I know Oscar talks, and we might possibly be able to get him this weekend.
Oh, good,
we're going to be going to Irvine, doing some work with this guy, his Instagram, your social media guy.
Mm-hmm. He does
a lot of
videos out there,
content for like high influencers and shit like that. So he's around Benny and all of them, like, they're good friends. So I know we're gonna do with him, and then you know, maybe possibly get with Benny if we get a chance, if he's open, and then potentially a couple other people. But yeah, that's, like I said, little by little, man. You meet someone, you kick it off with them, you conversate. And so this is advice we can give you guys again, is just be yourself. Be yourself. You know, obviously you're gonna get nervous in the beginning a little bit, but once you start talking, it's just another fucking person, man. You're just sitting like just another person.
Act like the camera's not there. Just
and like I said, like, look at the camera, fuck around. Like, you say something out of pocket, just fucking go, hey, I didn't mean it. Just fucking, or just edit it out.
Rebuttal that.
Edit it out. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, and if that person don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you. At the end of the day, exactly. You know, it's not, you can't be fake.
Exactly.
You know, but a lot of times when you're yourself, people are gonna fuck with you. You know.
Yeah. That's true. I try to stay
just making connections too, reaching out to people. Okay, what do you have to lose?
Exactly. Yeah, because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, when you connect with someone, they might be like, okay, you start becoming more credible to other people. They're like, and it's like, okay, he did a podcast with this person. Well, maybe I'll do a podcast with him if we ask them, and then it just kind of works, and they might hook us up with other people, and next thing you know, now everybody wants to fuck with you.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's crazy, like, how things could be changing so fast. And I told Oscar one day. That's how Oscar. We know we made it when we're at, like, in LA or somewhere.
There's greet and meet. Oh my gosh, it's not Chingones.
No, I say we know we make it, but when we're out and about in the hotel for a podcast and we're just chilling. We come out to get a coffee or something, and someone's like, "Oh my God, you guys watch Chingones?"
It's TMZ. It's TMZ.
Like, hey, I told Oscar, whenever that happens, says we made it, bro. I'm happy with that. Imagine somebody here, just I'm gonna go up to say, "Look, Chingones," like, "Thank you, you made it."
You're just getting recognized somewhere.
No, and like I said, it's cool. Like, I mean, I know it's a cool thing, but like, and it's gonna happen down the road because we're kind of doing the work. But yeah, man, it just comes with the connection. Like.
Mm-hmm.
I remember someone asked me, like, what you trying to do? You trying to be an influencer? And I was just kind of like, not necessarily, man. But then I was like, you know what? I kind of am already an influencer.
Yeah, exactly.
And not like I'm a famous person, but I'm an influencer because I've always influenced people in my gym.
Yeah.
So I've always motivated and influenced people to do right
Girls
things.
who look up to you.
Yeah. So in a way, I told that person, like, I'm already kind of like a little influencer.
Yeah.
Without even thinking about being an influencer. Yeah. But, you know, this is a different type of audience. Like, I want to reach people. Like, I feel like I have some good things to say that we can reach people and shit like that with other topics and motivate people.
Yeah.
Fuck around, bullshit.
Yeah. But before you say that, we're going to go one more break.
Hola.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, that's the motivation, the advice we kind of give you, Oscar. What can you tell him?
Like I said, just making connections, being consistent. I think consistency is going to be big, even if it's just you two talking about some random topic, but an interesting one. Like we just did one on men's hygiene, which was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was actually came out pretty good.
That shit was funny.
Really? Came out pretty
you guys
good.
talking about your balls on there.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
That shit was hilarious.
I've seen the highlight.
Hey, don't be spilling the tea out here, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, just
but
consistency.
It's just things like that because at the end of the day, like I said, we were just talking about like things that guys don't talk about, which is like y'all got to take care of yourselves too. Don't be a dirty bastard.
Yeah.
Hell no.
That's true.
Also seeing where you can improve. I mean, like for example, Ray improved the logo and like the background and all that stuff. It made a difference on YouTube. The clip art and the
just improvements in the
all
clip
that stuff
art and
makes a difference.
The banner
quality
on
is good.
And like I said, I've invested in a really good camera. Like when we go out and take pictures with these people, these influencers, we have a good camera, so we get good shots. I edit them, we post them, and we send it to them. If they want to post it, cool. If they don't, it's all good. But at the end of the day, we get some quality pictures to post on our Instagram so people can see, like, oh, that's dope. Like, you know.
Yeah.
So just like that, like, and then eventually maybe you guys will have some third wheeler person that comes with you guys and just takes pictures and get some B-roll from the back.
Yeah.
Like we have my brother-in-law, Danny.
A.K.A. Peter Parker.
Yeah, Peter Parker. He comes around with us when we go. He's going to come with us this weekend.
Nice.
And he'll record like back end stuff, do a little mini vlog. Take some pictures for us when we're standing with the people, whoever we're doing podcasts. So then we have that content to give to them.
Yeah.
And then we have stuff for our Instagram. So little things like that like, you know, you develop. Fucking wake up, Brian.
Snap time.
Yeah, it is.
Snap time.
It is nap time, actually.
It's fucking, it's fucking.
I'm surprised I'm up now.
It's
fucking Oscar late over here.
Fucking
Dude, this guy's got the craziest schedule.
I do.
I bet he does, bro.
Bro,
crazy. He's serious. Like, I think
for real.
last month I was going to sleep every day at 4 o'clock in the morning. And now I can't stay.
Bro, I remember I woke up at 7.
Yeah, your brother.
And he's still up. I'm like, bro, what the
Dude,
fuck? He's like, I haven't got to bed yet.
No, he's serious.
Your fucking body's ready to
HBO
die.
at night.
He better cut that cable
bro.
already.
And then the next week, bro, he's going to bed at like 8 at night, waking up at like 4 in the morning.
Like, well, you guys know,
you
guys know Girls Gone Wild comes in at 3. You know what I mean?
I fucking knew it. I knew it.
So you gotta stay up.
You understand?
You're gonna miss it.
Oh, hell.
I mean, they give you a little teaser, but that's
crazy.
enough. No, I'm kidding. What is that like? That's like fucking 10 years old. I remember that.
That was cool.
With all the cousins.
Hey, that was cool. I remember that. Remember the first time you watched porn?
You're like,
Do you remember that day?
I remember what age I was.
It was probably the Girls Gone Wild thing that everybody.
That was a popular. That was a popular shit,
man. Yeah.
You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Wait,
That was with all the cousins.
Hey, wait
too.
till all your parents go to sleep. Don't fucking lie, Brian. Then your little brother comes down the stairs. Your little sister. What are you doing? Go.
You have the remote control on the return button.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, like
Switch
ESPN,
pages.
Cartoon Network.
Switch channels. Yeah.
Dad comes out. Hey, what are you watching? You're like, just some cartoons, and it's like fucking 12 a.m.
All right, fuck it. Man.
I told you don't disturb me when I vacuum my room.
And then he clicks return, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
It's all right. Go over there. He starts watching.
Oh man, that just went left.
Yeah, that's the advice we give you guys. Be yourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, you guys are being right now, and then like the more you do it, the more comfortable you get.
Yeah.
The more you're on camera, the more comfortable you get.
Yeah.
The more you reach out to people, the more you don't give a fuck about reaching out to anybody because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, they're gonna if they don't reach back out, fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Okay.
like we've got to reject it a few times.
Yeah,
Like
set
not
a
necessarily like
schedule.
nobody's ever told us no, but maybe some people have just not read it.
Left it on
Just
red.
left it on red, and it's like, oh
Yeah.
fuck it, they'll hit us up, they'll see us one day, you know.
Yeah.
like-
Yeah, exactly.
And they'll go back to that message and be like, hey, they're gonna be like,
Dang.
Like, hey, can I come on your shit? I was like, fuck no.
Yeah.
I sent you that shit 3 months ago. Nah,
So, like I said,
I wouldn't. I'll still say yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. You better say yeah. No, we still make it work for everybody, man. Like I said, but you know, you got to build yourself. And I get it from that standpoint. Some people are gonna reach out to you. You got to build your credibility. Some people don't. A lot of these people, they're super busy with their own schedules and they're doing things that you don't. They don't want to waste their time with. I don't want to say with nobody, but they don't want to waste their time with someone that they don't really know and that really have nothing to prove. Because it's like it goes both ways. I'm sitting here having a conversation with you guys, going to help you guys, and it's going to help us at the same time.
Yeah.
It wants to go both ways in a way, and that's the way those people see it. And
Exactly.
if it's not beneficial to them,
Yeah.
it's like kind of like, okay, we know that if you sit with me, you're going to get a big following.
Yeah.
But what the fuck am I going to get out of it? And some people might not look at it. They might be really cool with you, man. Fuck it, we'll do it. So it just depends on what type of day you get them in, you know?
Yeah.
That's
true.
Fuck it.
Yeah, the reason why I know I started the podcast, well, one thing was because I seen how Ray did it, and I was kind of like, because he had told me about it, like, because I did the whole YouTube thing at first, and then he told me about the whole podcast thing. So.
YouTube on tattooing?
YouTube on just being a dumbass, you know.
Dexter?
Yeah, just doing the
The
little
laboratory?
vlogs. Yeah, trying to be a little influencer.
Yeah.
Just this, you know, here and there. But it just got, with the work and everything and videotaping and everything all day, it's just kind of like
It's time consuming.
Yeah, it's time
I try to
consuming.
do that vlogging shit.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. So I give credits to everybody that does it, you know. But the main thing that we're doing is it helps your business always. You know, it creates exposure to, you know, other people and people you might not ever even interact with. You know what I mean? People like who you are, so they'll continue to watch and watch and watch.
Yeah, you get to your personality and they'll fuck with you. Yeah.
Yeah. So as you grow, you know what I mean? Like you grow your business, and we named to put you on because we wanted to have a big following. So anybody that was a small business or even someone that still had a following, you know, we could say like, hey, like we want to put you on. You know what I mean? Just like we want them to put us on.
Yeah. That's cool.
And then so that's one reason for me. And then another reason too is like you kind of start thinking about. If you think about what happened 3 years ago, you can't really remember like all the current events that happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like as far as like right now, we could talk about COVID. We fucking remember COVID.
I don't think we're gonna forget COVID, bro.
I don't think we are. That's just fucking.
Yeah, that's.
But I know what you mean. You're gonna like say you might have forgot some event that happened, but you talked about it in the podcast, so you can go back and be like,
yeah. So you're kind of documenting your life.
Yeah.
So in the future, when you have kids, you know what I mean. When you grow old, you know, even if you pass away, you know, people could look back at this and see who you were and what you were about, and
yeah, that's dope. I mean? That's dope.
Yeah, so I think that was cool. What is it for you?
For me, it's not it's for the future.
Yeah.
I got some things I'm working on, and it's gonna help me later. I can't really talk about it right now, but once this show is over, I could let you guys in on it.
Yeah. Okay, for sure.
Can't put it out there in the air right now.
At the end of the day, you're trying to create an audience, so then you can eventually do what you got to do, and they can see what you're about. Yeah,
exactly.
And the thing, when you got supporters, they'll fuck with you. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, so I just started this TikTok thing, right, bro? I swear to God, I started this TikTok thing.
Oh, TikTok.
Bro.
You want to do a TikTok right now?
You want to do a TikTok?
I'm so down. We can. So check it out. I just started this. I downloaded the app maybe last month.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's been about a month maybe.
Yeah.
My first post, I didn't even know nothing about it, like anything, right? I had no followers. Bro, I got like 10,000, almost 11,000 likes on my first video.
Swear.
Yeah. I got like almost, I don't know how many followers.
What was it?
It was, dude, honestly, it was just something I wanted to, I didn't know, like, I don't know. I'm still learning TikTok, all right? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna fucking bullshit you. I'm still learning TikTok. I don't understand how it really works. All I know is Facebook and Instagram. I've had those for years. So the video I put, when I download the app, I start looking, and there's a lot of sad stuff on there. You know what I mean? Like sad videos. Like when I first downloaded, there was like this little girl, and she had to shave her head. She had cancer. She was like 3 or 4 years old, man. It broke my heart. And I told my son, I was like, look, I have a little girl. She's 6 years old. You know what I mean? It just fucking got me, right? And I was like, son, I just want you to record this video of me shaving my head bald. And I want you to send it to her so she can see that I'm doing this with her. You know what I mean? Mm. And I didn't know that like everybody could see it. And like maybe an hour or two later, I was like, Noah, what does this mean? My son, I was like, Noah, what does this mean? And my fucking son freaked out. He's like, Dad, you're what did he say? I forgot what he said.
You're viral?
Yeah, he's like, you're going viral. I'm like, what does that mean? I don't even know what that means. What's happening?
You got a virus?
He's like, give me a shout out. Give me a shout out. I'm like, what are you talking about? Give me a shout out. And then, man, it was just one of those videos, man. I just shaved my head. I just wanted the little girl to see it. I didn't know how it worked.
Yeah.
It just happened that way. I still don't know if she's seen it. They never replied to me or anything, so I'm hoping that they did. But I also got my wife with the good one on there. We had just bought that truck.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you about that, why I got that truck. But we had bought a truck, right? And I told her when we were walking into the office, I said, make sure you ask them if they check the blinker fluid. And she said, okay. And, we were kind of hurrying up, and she's kind of like, got stuff in her hands, and she's trying to sign something. And I was like, I kicked her leg. I said, ask the guy. And she said, oh, did you guys check the blinker fluid? And the guy's like, wait, what? And me and my son were rolling on the video, bro. She's checking the blinker fluid.
That's funny.
Oh,
yeah.
Like Ray's not laughing because he thought blinker fluid was a real thing.
I noticed that, yeah.
Nah.
Hey, no, you know what though? They sell blinker fluid because it got so popular. People going in like AutoZone, they sell like a little fucking thing of blinker fluid.
Yeah.
But it's not for nothing. It's not for shit. It's just a little thing. So when you're telling your wife or your kid to go into the store, like, hey, go buy some blinker fluid.
Oh, they actually got like
And they actually got like a fake fucking thing for blinker
funny.
fluid, bro. So
Like
the
it.
joke ain't funny no more.
Because
then they come out and they got the little thing. I'm like, what
big
the
what you talking about, bro?
You have it at
joke-
home, you just don't know where it
The
goes.
joke's on you.
Just gotta sit there. It's in the toolbox over there.
He's like, man, I never fucking checked my blinker fluid.
Ray
Wanna check out
looked,
the Jeep?
yeah, Ray looked at 5v2 videos and still couldn't figure it out.
Let me see what's going on. Yeah, like blinker fluid.
Yeah, man, I
sure.
do want to put this on a TikTok though. I'll probably have Brian give me some clips from here and put it on the TikTok.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm the one that does all the edits, all the highlights, all the Instagram, everything.
Yeah,
And then
pretty much.
John
Pretty
just
much.
looks pretty.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how it
Stay
goes.
pretty. Hey, stay pretty, bro.
Yep.
Stay
Yeah.
pretty.
Nah, he's been my best friend since high school, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't really see myself doing a podcast with anybody else. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? Because we have such a good back and forth, and we have like I said before, we have that open mind. You know, and if you don't have that open mind and you're real close minded, I can't do that fucking podcast. with you.
Yeah.
Like I just can't. Like,
Facts.
you know what I mean?
Hey, you can't.
Mm-mm.
If you're gonna
Yeah.
tell me something's blue but it ain't, I'm like, you know what? You're off. The
I'm outta
podcast.
here.
Yeah, you're off the podcast.
Yeah.
That's why I'm drawing meme. I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm heading out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
We've
for
been
sure.
hoping since high school, so
That's
we
good.
don't want to do it
Oh.
with anybody else.
And we got introduced by one of your workers, Vero.
Oh, that's how we met?
Yeah, that's how we met.
Oh,
High
you guys
school.
met through battle.
Yeah,
High school.
What,
Yeah.
you fucking...
I was gonna beat his ass.
yeah,
Oh, sorry?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I was a little wannabe fucking
Bully?
nobody back then, trying to be somebody I ain't. You know what I mean? And yeah, it was freshman orientation, right, Brian?
Yep.
Freshman orientation, and those fools straight dressed like a scrap. I'm gonna say.
I got
He was dressed
a
Yeah.
guy from the other side.
Cortez had the
Yeah.
Cortez on.
Fucking
He was
gangster. I
dressed-
knew it, bro.
Bald.
Bro, I'm telling you, he was like straight. I was like, damn, this fool's he's straight coming over here. Okay.
It looks like I just filmed American Me.
God
I
damn.
got off the cast and then I just straight walked over there.
He looked like
With
little
the
puppets,
khakis?
little puppet.
The
Well,
khakis?
I had the khakis.
He had
The white
he had
shirt.
the Lokes, he had the
tucked
Lokes.
in.
I know what I was wearing. I had the khakis.
Yeah.
I had some Cortezes. I had like a khaki, like, you know, those like
Yeah, button up shirt,
button
Button
up
up
shirts
shirt.
with the little lines on it.
Yeah.
And I was looking at everybody like, what's up?
Yeah.
And yeah,
Imagine.
Well,
Yeah.
either
Cook it.
anyways, I was
Imagine
gonna
we dress like that now.
Oh,
now I'm just like that now. Fuck
a
that.
wrap.
Yeah, hell no, it can't. No way. So anyways, I was gonna go over there and basically
put him in his place.
But yeah, basically I was gonna go over there and
This is my town, baby.
Yeah.
God,
and
God,
put hands on him, and then I was walking over there with Veto, and she's like, "Who, that guy?"
Damn,
I'm
Meadow
like,
was out
"Yeah."
there fucking.
And she's like, "That guy?" I'm like, "Yeah," and she's like, and she started laughing. I think she's like, "Nah, that's my homie, that's my friend. Da, da, da. He ain't a scrap, dude." I'm like, "Oh shit." And ever since then, we've been homies. I was like, "Bro, you're about to get rushed right now. Like you're about to get the dog."
And then
shit
it
beat
was,
out of you.
and then I was over there too, and I could just tell. I was like, man, this guy wants to beat my ass. Like, I can just tell. So I'm thinking of
sweating and shit.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like, fuck, how am I gonna hit him? I'm gonna fucking just Superman punch him. Like, I was gonna jump and then I was like, fuck. But
none of that was gonna happen. He was thinking he was just dreaming of that when he was knocked out. Oh wait, I got knocked out.
Like, he could tell you, I don't stir away from a fight.
Nah.
I'll fight anybody at any time.
Oh, I heard you, bro. I remember what you did. You told me the other day. You fucking slapper.
There's been many times.
Fucking asshole, bro. He's an asshole. This guy slaps people. Don't talk to this guy. That just stings.
That's a story for another time.
Yeah. We'll get into it. We don't want to talk about that on here.
Yeah. No, but
yeah, for sure.
Nah, he ain't ever been one to turn down.
No. Even though I knew I was gonna get my ass whipped, I'm like, I could get my ass whipped because I was gonna get my ass whipped either way.
Were you gonna be like Rocky, like he's taking punches?
Yeah,
he's coming up.
Rocky's just like this.
He's still getting up.
Motherfucker never fucking covered his face, bro.
I swear to God, yeah. I was just like, what the fuck is it? He's just getting hit like this every single time.
Fucking annoying.
Yeah, but anyways, so we're gonna get your ass whipped either way, so you better go out with the fucking fight. You know what I mean?
Honestly,
because chances are, if you go with the fight, they're not gonna fuck with you again. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, a battle
of the ages. Yeah,
this guy. I mean,
David and Goliath.
Yep.
I think he's seen most fights.
Yeah, no, I actually only seen one.
Which one was that one?
Somebody rushed you from behind and
someone hit me from the back.
Yeah, it just came up from nowhere. I was on the other side, and we were walking up. We were about to cross paths and meet up with each other, and from a distance, I seen this dude just boom, 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 and then like hit him while he was on the ground, and then take off.
Jeez.
Yep.
Yeah. But I think you got him back like
fucking Brian.
We fought 3 times that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Did he break your back?
The trilogy?
He broke my back, bro.
It was a trilogy. It's a trilogy.
Broke back, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you got back up. Fuck.
Yeah, it was Rocky 1, 2, and 3, bro.
Yeah, fuck. Shit's crazy.
All in one.
Fuck.
Shit.
Yeah, man.
God damn.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for coming on the podcast.
Hey, man, appreciate you guys.
Appreciate it, man.
Having us here.
Shit was funny.
Yeah, we're already coming up on what, hour 15 already. Fuck.
Yeah.
Ray, you fucking talk a lot, bro.
I'm sorry, guys. For you guys listening, I hope gave you guys something
Gave you a little
something to listen to.
Something.
I know Brian didn't say anything. Fucking Brian over there, fucking shy and shit.
Nah, I appreciate you guys coming through though, man.
Yeah.
We should do this again, actually.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's so much conversation.
I know. I feel like we could keep going, but it's an hour 15 already.
We could.
There's only so much you could do on this.
Hey, bro, I don't know. Before we end the podcast, I keep looking at that fucking Chucky doll you got up there.
Bro, there's a story.
What the fuck is that?
Everything
bro?
has a story.
For next time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
For next time.
Bro, this motherfucker got a
That way
doll.
we could come back.
We can start off with Chucky.
Yeah, bro. Look, I'm just looking right at
Yeah,
it.
that's old school, bro.
Put him on the podcast.
Yeah,
on the
you
next one
remember,
in the middle.
Hey, you should be on your podcast all the time, bro.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you
Just
know.
have him sit on your lap like Slappy.
No, that's from
Like slap
John Gruden.
Yeah, it's the John.
Remember
Gruden
back in the day, they called him Chucky,
yeah.
and he went to the Buccaneers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
my
have that?
grandfather fucking was part of Raider Rasa tailgating,
Oh, okay.
and he fucking dragged him from his 78 fucking Stepside Cheyenne on the bumper hitch to the tailgating. And when he passed away, I got it.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, so he dragged that Chucky doll.
Oh, yeah. He had it hanging.
Yeah, fucking crazy.
Yeah, he had it hanging.
Hardcore fucking
yeah.
Raider fans right
Oh,
now.
yeah, bro.
People don't know this, but Ray's a Bengals fan.
Go, man.
Isn't he from Oakland?
I'm a Bengals fan, guys. No, I'm a fucking Raider fan.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, he's a Raider fan. I was just fucking with them.
This guy doesn't even watch football. Listen,
Yeah,
I can't.
He's a Raiders fan, but he's dressing like a 49er over here.
calm down.
Yeah.
Just
So
like
what-
Spider-Man, bro.
With gold on his hair.
So what
Fucking
about...
40
Lost
No,
it.
he didn't.
Lost it.
No, Raiders fan. Raiders fan.
All right, I'm out of here.
Hey, Ray's like, you gotta drive home with me, motherfucker.
Hey, so what about you still a Raider fan now they went to Vegas?
No, yeah, man. It was a little mixed feelings because obviously I was a Raider fan because, I don't know. I just became a Raider fan because I'm from Oakland, man.
Yeah,
I just
exactly.
Kind of, But ever since then, I liked them, and I'm actually really into the Raiders and shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's the same team. Fuck it, it's the Raiders,
Yeah.
man. So I'm
Yeah.
still a Raider fan.
Always go hard.
Yeah.
I got mixed emotions. I'm from Oakland too, bro. Born and raised
Okay,
Oakland. Moved
okay.
out here 8th grade, so I think it was like 2004. Moved out
Okay,
here.
okay.
Moved out here 2004. It was like the end of 8th grade, and been born and raised, bro. My whole family fucking Oakland Raider fan, man. And I put it this way, man. It's like I'm born and raised, bro. I got Raider Nation tatted on my shins, right?
Okay.
I've always been a Raider fan, but when they fucking decided to leave Oakland again for the second time, I put it this way.
They were in LA first.
They went to
LA, right?
Yeah, they went to LA, came back. Oakland. Now they're in Vegas, right? So
it was Oakland, LA, Oakland,
Vegas.
Vegas.
Yes, exactly.
Lost it.
So it's like this. I put it this way: you have a girlfriend, you love her very much, and she leaves you for a dude in LA. Okay, things didn't work out. A few years later, she comes back. You take her back. You're working on things. You're loyal to this girl. You put a lot of money into her. Yeah. You fucking invest your time into her. And then fucking the girl leaves you to fucking Vegas, bro. The girl leaves you to Vegas for a dude in Vegas.
Yeah.
Fuck that. They ain't getting none of my money no more.
Yeah. And I feel
I'm fucking, you know what? What I do, man, is I love Derek Carr.
Yeah.
I love players, man. I watch players. Raiders will always have a spot in my heart, but I ain't going to be the Raider faithful no more, man. They ain't faithful to me. I'm from Oakland, bro. That's the reason why I love the Raiders.
Yeah, so it's kind of different. I mean, it is different now because it's like you can't like represent Oakland no more like that. So, but
the shield shouldn't even be out there in Vegas.
It is.
That's how I feel.
It is what it is for now.
I kind of do wish they would have changed the whole logo.
For now, I mean, I remain a Raider fan, but I mean, will I go to a game? Maybe I'll go to a game just to check out the stadium. But at the end of the day,
Vegas.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie. If I won some tickets in Vegas, I'd go, but I ain't gonna buy them.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Hey, the stadium's nice.
Yeah, it does. It looks badass, bro. It does.
Yeah, that's just fucking
it's clean.
Yeah. Rumors is it's a Transformer.
Imagine at night.
Oh yeah,
like night at the museum.
Oh shit!
Awesome. Boy, losing it.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna wrap it up, because it is, like I said, it's getting pretty around that time already. But as far as like our distributions, I'm still kind of working on that. From the list that I see, we're gonna be on Spotify, we're gonna be on Apple Podcasts, we're gonna be on Google Podcasts, on Amazon Podcasts. We're gonna be on so many iHearT Radio. So I was actually able to like get all those. So yeah, you'll see us on there. You'll see us on YouTube. YouTube will come out first, with all the visuals. And thank you guys for coming through, man.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Anytime.
Appreciate it. It was a pleasure meeting you guys and getting to know you.
Ain't no problem, man.
I'll
be tenacity fitted next time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Everybody dressed up.
Head to toe.
Head to toe.
And make some socks too.
And a tattoo.
And then
a tattoo.
Yeah, you have to tat him.
Yeah. I'm down.
What are you gonna get?
He wants tenacity. He told me he wants tenacity right on his fucking.
Pie on the neck right here.
Raised lips.
Oh shit.
That too.
There for real. First one going hard on the neck.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, I thought you were kidding. You were serious?
I'm thinking about
it.
She hates tattoos.
Oh shit.
Man.
I'm always afraid of the Mexican moms, bro.
Yes.
I'm always afraid
La
of them.
chancla.
Oh shit.
They're gonna hit you.
No matter what age you are, the chancla still exists.
They're gonna hit you with a tamale husk.
Literally, a frozen tamale.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All right, guys. Thank you.